Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another videos. In this video, I'm going to discuss about Enzo Fernandes transfer situation. This is coming from Bruno Andrade, who is Brazilian or Portuguese journalist, I assume. So he is saying that Manchester United are overtaking Liverpool in the race for Enzo Fernandes. There are already ongoing conversations between all involved. Manchester United are even willing to beat the 120 million euro release clause and avoid any competition. So it is actually interesting, but I think most of us Manchester United fans assume that we cannot spend millions or hundreds of millions of euros in this January transfer window. The reason is, as I said the other day, there are a lot of situations going on with changing or the new owner, and we cannot spend hundreds of millions of euro because we spent 200 million plus last summer. So the owner already made it clear that they will not spend hundreds of millions of euro in this January transfer window because they have a plan to spend in January in next summer. So in my opinion, in my personal point of view, I don't think Manchester United are actually trying to sign Enzo Fernandes by paying release clause of Enzo Fernandes, which is 120 million euros in January transfer window. Of course, we may overtake Liverpool because Liverpool is not actually trying to sign Enzo Fernandes because they have a plan and they are trying to sign and they are trying to do everything to sign Jude Bellingham in January transfer window. And Jude Bellingham now Jude Bellingham price that is almost 140 million euros. So I don't think Liverpool is going to try Enzo Fernandes. They are going to try Jude Bellingham. Bellingham is 19 years old. He has been showing his fantastic performance for Dortmund and for England in last World Cup. So I think 140 million euro Liverpool is going to spend it, in my opinion. Okay, that's why this is not news. The reason Manchester United overtake Liverpool to sign Enzo Fernandes. For me, I wish this to happen because I love to see Enzo Fernandes at Manchester United because there is no one can play like Christian Eriksen at the moment at Manchester United. So when we actually sign Enzo Fernandes, I think this midfield is perfect. And if we actually sign Enzo Fernandes, I don't think there will be De Jong in the summer. Okay, even though Eric Ten Hag left him to come, Eric Ten Hag left work with him at Manchester United. That's why 120 million euro. It is so much money. In my opinion, I don't think Enzo Fernandes has been shown. Enzo Fernandes hasn't been improved or show his performance, which is what 120 million euros. Yes, he is fantastic player. He has been so good for Benfica and Argentina for in this World Cup, the last World Cup. But I don't think he is worth 120 million euro. The reason we have to pay for 120 million euro is not because he is worth it, just because he has a release clause with the Benfica. So I don't think Manchester United actually trying to sign, and I don't think we can sign, especially in the January transfer window, because we have so many different positions that we need to sign in. So I don't think spending 120 million euro for Enzo Fernandes is option in January transfer window for Manchester United. But according to the Bruno Andreas, Manchester United have started the conversation with all involved. So this is this may be Manchester United trying to negotiate or contacting with the Benfica, or maybe Manchester United trying to connect with the representative or Enzo Fernandes, which is good news, right? It is there are so many players in our history that nearly signed for us, and at the end of the day it was not gonna happen. It didn't happen. So I think this one Manchester United actually trying to sign him, but I don't think it will happen because the price is way too much that we can afford in January transfer window. So according to Bruno, of course he is saying that we have an advantage to sign Enzo Fernandes overtaking Liverpool, because Liverpool is trying to sign Jude Bellingham in January transfer window. That's why we have advantage, or we are overtaking over Liverpool to sign Enzo Fernandes, but I don't think we can sign him. Okay, we are lucky if we could sign Cody Gakpo for 50 million or 40 million euros, because I think you guys know, or you guys saw the news that Manchester United are not willing to pay for 50 million euros for Cody Gakpo, because United know that PSV are struggling with their financial issue, which is bad. That's why they desperate to sell as soon as possible Cody Gakpo for 50 million euros. The problem is we are not gonna pay 50 million euros, because we know that you have been struggling with the club financial situation. That's why I think it is very difficult to work with Manchester United for transfer. Okay, and that for this kind of problem, I don't think we actually try. I don't think we are going to sign Enzo Fernandes for 120 million euros, which is his release clause. So what do you think, guys? Do you actually think we have a chance to sign Enzo Fernandes for paying 120 million euro release clause? Make sure in the comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.